song at video reaction. This song at me video reaction.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, मेरा नाम हसन हाशमी, आप देख रहे हैं वीडियो रिएक्शन। आज इस वीडियो को हम रिएक्शन करेंगे वो अंग्रेज़ी मूवी की टाइटल है, छोटा सा है, हमारे पास मैक्सिमम 5 मिनट का है। उसमें यह बताया गया कि अंग्रेज़ी मूवी में कैसे कंप्यूटर से सेटिंग करते हैं, कौन से बड़े बड़े एक्शन हैं जो मशहूर फिल्में हैं उनकी सेटिंग कैसे कंप्यूटर से की जाती है। मैंने अभी तक ये वीडियो देखी नहीं है, मेरे पास जैसे दोस्त ने एक व्हाट्सएप पे मुझे भेजी है, तो मैंने कहा आप और हम मिलकर इस वीडियो को देखते हैं। वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले ये कहूँगा तमाम दोस्तों का, वीडियो अच्छी लगती तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए और वीडियो को शेयर करना मत भूलें। तो चलिए बगैर टाइम ज़ाया किए शुरू करते हैं।
Hello, my friends! Do you like movies? If you do, then you probably noticed that in recent years, films have more and more CGI. Oh no, we don't want you to think this is bad, because it's not bad at all. However, sometimes computer graphics can be used in the most unexpected scenes, and even films that seem very realistic need a little bit of computer magic. So, make yourself comfortable, because we're going to show you 5 famous Hollywood movies before and after special effects. Gravity. Experts say that Gravity completely changed the idea of 3D in films, and we agree with them. Before the film Gravity, 3D graphics entered cinemas, so to say, to create a more realistic picture, or, well, to increase the price of the ticket. But Gravity literally brought computer graphics to a whole new level. See it for yourself. In some scenes, only the actors' faces were real. All the rest was the creation of different artists. All of it. The starry sky, the spaceship, even the space suits were created by the wizards at Framestore Studio. Not surprisingly, computer graphics are called one of the main characters of the film. Yes, you heard right, Sandra Bullock, George Clooney, and awesome special effects. And if you still haven't gotten the chance to see this creation of Alfonso Cuarón, then do it ASAP. Godzilla, a fantastic action movie about a giant monster. It sounds like a whole bunch of special effects had to be used, don't you agree? Of course, the huge lizard crushing everything in its path, including the long-suffering Golden Gate Bridge, was drawn entirely on the computer, and then inserted into the scenes shot on location. However, Aaron Tyler Johnson, the main character, yes, the bright guy from the Ultron era, in an interview, he stated that green screens weren't almost used during the shooting, and all CGI had to be added later. We don't really know whether this is true or not, but the creators did make a great effort to build a wooden armored vehicle. Batman vs. Superman. Of course, we can't talk about special effects without mentioning at least one superhero movie. For example, Batman vs. Superman. You can think whatever you want about this Zack Snyder creation.
Save Martha!
You can criticize the plot and insist there's only one real Bruce Wayne, and that is Christian Bale. Still, let's not deny that the special effects did a great job. A large number of scenes were shot against green screens, and sometime after, different artists drew burning and very epic images behind the main and secondary characters. And just imagine Henry Cavill trying really hard not to laugh, crouching with a piece of decoration covered with a green cloth. And only later, it became a fragment of a rocket. But the destruction scenes of buildings in Metropolis, of course, were shot for real. Nope, do not think that someone allowed Snyder to really crush a city for the sake of the DC universe. Of course, the destruction of buildings occurred only on computer screens, but the confused Ben Affleck actually ran around the city, hiding from invisible dust storms. The Wolf of Wall Street. Here's a movie that you didn't think had CGI. After all, there are no epic battles, no giant monsters, no outer space, no total destruction of the planet. Nothing. Still, this film was improved with the help of special effects, but you will never guess where they are if we don't show it to you. For example, look at this scene. It would seem that the characters are just sitting on a bench in the park and there is nothing to add here. But bam! It turns out that the background was changed, and even the grass was made greener. The scene on the pier isn't that simple either, at least because, how to put it, there's actually no pier. But there are a lot of green screens, and similar CGI tricks are scattered throughout the film and in the most unexpected places, like fixing the facade of a house. Do you remember that scene with a lion walking between the office desks? Can you guess what was drawn here? No, not the dangerous predator. That was real. But the lion was accompanied by its trainer, and it was the trainer who got erased from the film. And office clerks, on the contrary, were added later. Well, at least we can be sure that no actor on the set suffered any damage. Jurassic World. If you heard that people play the dinosaurs in Jurassic World using ridiculous suits and plastic masks, but you couldn't believe it, then we're sorry, because you should have. Yes, on the set, in fact, there were actors who portrayed small lizards and really had false tails. And some of them even had children on their back, so that later, the artists could turn these poor extras into small triceratops. Honestly, we cannot even imagine what was written on the contracts of these actors and what they were offered to play. But the aggressive T-Rex, ruining the park and eating everything the slow creatures around, were created on the computer, although we admit that doesn't make them less threatening. And that's all for today. See you soon!
तो मेरे तमाम दोस्तों वीडियो कैसी लगी यार, वीडियो काफ़ी अच्छी थी। जैसे आप बताया गया कि वीडियो में कैसे कंप्यूटर से सेटिंग करते हैं बड़ी बड़ी मूवी जो हॉलीवुड, ठीक है ना, इनकी मूवी की कैसे कंप्यूटर से सेटिंग की जाती है और बहुत अच्छा बिजनेस भी करते हैं वीडियो। तो अब तो ये आधे से ज़्यादा जो मूवी होती है वो कंप्यूटर से ही सेट होती है। बड़े बड़े जो आप देखते होते हैं अक्सर वीडियो में कार होती हुई या बड़े बड़े स्टंट जो होते हैं वो कंप्यूटर से सेट करते हैं, ये अक्सर मूवी है। तो उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी और काफ़ी कुछ नया देखा होगा, नया सुना होगा। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए और वीडियो को शेयर करना मत भूलना। मैं इंशाअल्लाह जल्द से जल्द आपकी खिदमत में फिर नई वीडियो के साथ हाज़िर होऊंगा। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।